applying real pressure to Fremantle, and they've withstood it. Grover unable to mark. 5 seconds and ticking. And I think we're going to see Fremantle hold the lead to 18 points at three-quarter time. 2 goals for the Blues, 3 for the Dockers in that quarter. And a real interesting game of football that I get the feeling is going to go right to the wire. The Blues have got more to offer. Can the Fremantles withstrain and withhold the onslaught here from the Blues? We're about to find out. It's an 18-point margin by Fremantle. 13-8-86 to the Blues, 9-14-68. The Blues are in desperate need of a win to elevate themselves into 7th position on the ladder. Fremantle looking
free kick to Carlton
just for a win
against Kepler Bradley for rough conduct.
Well, you heard the umpire. Rough contact against Kepler Bradley. Free kick Carlton in the middle.
What an unbelievably good start for the Blues.
Yes.
Free kick.
Carrazzo to start it. There's Russell, extends the arms, can go over the top to Joseph. That would not be a good option though. Now the kick forward, a long ball into the pocket for Vola. Fights for the position, almost took the one-handed chest mark in the end. You can see the sun really affecting things at that end of the ground. Tarrant under pressure. Knew the boundary line was his friend, off hands. Snap it, goal by the Blues. Missed by Garlett.
No try, Brendan.
Kepler Bradley, this is what he gave 50 for. The umpire, the umpire warned him not to, and he went with it. But that is still a ridiculous decision.
Jared, that is the hustle and bustle, Glenn, of football. I mean, if you're not allowed to do that, regardless of where the ball is, then our game is in trouble.
It's in trouble, all right.
That is just ridiculous. That's an umpire not understanding the football. What do you call it? Fabric of football, Jared?
No, I think you're right. I mean,
the guts, the soul of footy.
I think a little bit officious on that occasion. Said not to, and because he did, he had to pay the free kick. He should have just moved on.
There's Judd.
As are the Blues.
This is the scoring end. So the Blues in with a real chance. Gibbs deliberately allowed himself to be slung in the tackle so he could get it to Johnson. Kick not all that control, although it's on line. For Vola, as he marked it. Incredible. In the goal square, so he will be directly in front.
It's inside the square.
Well, the tackle on Johnson had to stick on Gibbs because he was able to really twist it around and got the ball out to Johnson. Good mark by Feb, one-on-one. That's what they need to get. That was a great moment.
Very nicely done. Favola comes in and kicks the goal. Fremantle lead by 11.
Well, they're off to a pretty nervous start, are the Dockers? Dumb free kick, even though we argue it wasn't there, but then all of a sudden they've allowed the ball to come through. Brilliant work by Gibbs. This kick is a bit of a shank. Let's see if it touches the post on the next replay forward. But an outstanding mark nevertheless by the Fev, who has dragged it in with the one arm. Ooh, a little bit of pad work as well.
That's on the post.
In the scorebook.
Blues down by 11. Favola's got 3. Let's have a look at the replay on this one. Did it hit the post?
It has. There it is. It's on the post now.
Oh, that's
but to the umpire's defence, he wasn't in the position, so
that conclusive to me. That didn't. I'd need to see that again, Glenn. I don't necessarily agree entirely yet. I reserve the right to see it again. Up they go. Oh, rule of hand.
Lucky there, Valentine.
What is it about left of screen? 17 of the, what is it now, 23 goals have been kicked down there.
It's the end they're favouring to kick them to, Jared. That's what it is. Here's shot out wide. Favola won't get onto that one as he and Sandy Lands collide. Favola wanting to do a bit of yap to the big boy. Well, this game has got last couple of minutes written all over it. No help and win early Monday. Grover, Sandilands. Dog pressure. It is. Gibbs once again. Judd can't get loose. I think he'll get a free. Should have.
No.
Favola should have got a free. He was all over the back of him.
He sat on him.
You lock the arm and
Yeah, the umpire said he locked the arm and dragged him on top. Probably was a bit of that, but
If he locked his arm,
makes no difference. He's all over him. Favola has Shammer.
Fremantle are stagnant in this early part. They need to get on their bike. They need to run the football like they did in the first quarter.
They were like this at the end of the third quarter
They're in
too.
trouble.
Here's Carrazzo. They've stopped running. Carrazzo goes from home. The Blues are back within 4 points.
Well, critical errors, Gerard. The kick out from 50 was to a 50-50 contest from the defensive half, Fremantle. And you can just sense Carlton, they're waiting for the Fremantle mistakes. And they're going to pounce on them. They've got numbers to the contest there. Bryce Gibbs, forward of the big punch. But Fremantle need to get their hands on the football. Back-to-back goals. It's an alive game now.
Carlton making them pay with a couple of early goals.
Fremantle by 4 points, who appeared to have stopped their run, especially out of defence.
Brilliant work.
Very stagnant, kicking it down the line. Here's Joseph, a hot handball to Russell. Judd has been instrumental in this quarter here. So is this man Gibbs. Could have given it back to Gibbs, he does. He lines up from 45 metres out for the Blues to hit the front. The Blues are in front by 2.
Judd with a capital J. It was phenomenal stuff, individual stuff, a great finish by Gibb. And he's had a pretty good quarter match, but have a look at that, he's just pinched it and he's just kept going. If you want to see hard work and great footy, that was what it was all about.
Aaron!
Game not over.
To start the final quarter. Sandilands, a desperate clearance. Bradley, McFarlane, Jamison did well. Here's Houlihan. He's a real good user. Hampson, Simpson, the linking run. Fremantle have stopped running, boys. The kick into Garlett did well. Broughton, Thornton there as well. Hill, look at the yellow jumpers closing in on Hill. The advantage is paid. The shot at goal by Gibbs has missed.
Well, Eddie Betts has been enormous in that forward pressure, and he finally got his man.
Now, if they get a stop play here, watch them kick it down the line to the contest. Ballantyne fortunately able to run here. Kick to McFarlane, who keeps the front position. Jamison did well. A 2-on-1 now. Houlihan, good support. Wanted to go backwards, couldn't. Cut off. Simpson, Carrazzo.
Got corridor.
Got Armfield or Gibbs, who has been really good here in this last. Sideways kick. Austin had a spray early at quarter time from the coach. Handball without a lot of thought. Bradley, Carlton player, is lying on the ground and in some trouble. I think it's Armfield, is it? De Boer got the run at the moment here on Jordan Russell. Does a bit of a U-turn, the kick to Hill, too much on it. Hill able to recover and dish to Shubin. Little left foot kick around the corner. Headland couldn't hold the mark. It went through Ballantyne as well. And Carlton had just an opportunity to regain some composure. Armfield's got one in the snow.
Blood rule.
Get back to the boundary line. We've got blood rule.
Accidentally contact there with Subin.
Back over here.
So the blood rule as a result of that. Armfield used his nose as a plough.
Wait for time on, okay?
How's he look, Lee Colbert?
Just exactly as he explained it, mate. He's just got a blood nose. He'll be okay. Patched up in a couple of minutes.
Just wait. Good.
Not a lot of sympathy these days from Lee Colbert in the suit down there.
Stop there. No.
Just all part of footy, he reckons.
Gets a bigger smile every time he sees someone with one.
Yes.
Simpson starting to run hard here.
Runners in the way everywhere. Simpson always going to sell to Peake. Now an opportunity to go forward. Carrazzo, ordinary scruffy looking kick. Tarrant did well to get a hand on it. The hip and shoulder was good as well. Fremantle got some numbers. Still under pressure. Peake though, they kick it straight back to the Blues. Simpson is a really good user with the foot. Finds Murphy. Handball inside. Carrazzo from 45. It's on line. It's all about length. It's there. Carlton by 9.
Well, where their structures are better, Simpson, you mentioned, Gerard,